Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga, Sloka 30. Sarve piyeta yajña-vido, yajña-kṣapita-kalmaṣāḥ, yajña-śiṣṭāmṛta-bhujo, yānti brahma sanātanam. Now, since we have seen so many varieties of karma yoga that's been mentioned from Sloka 25 to 29, a couple of questions arises. One, do the practitioners of these kinds of yoga mentioned, do they get same result or do they get a different result? Called palabhedam. Second, can these practitioners who are sticking on to a particular system, variety, one of the variety that's been mentioned, can they refrain from performing other activities, the nitya, naimittika karma? So those are the two questions which will be addressed here. Sarve api yeta yajña-vido, yajña-kṣapita-kalmaṣāḥ, yajña-śiṣṭāmṛta-bhujo, yānti brahma sanātanam. Api, although apparently different, which means api means although apparently different, eta sarve, all of them, yajña-vidah, conversant with the purpose of performing sacrifices, that is, who are engaged in the karma yoga, yajña-śiṣṭāmṛta-kalmaṣāḥ, being cleansed of their sins as a result of performing such sacrifices. That is Panchamahayajna has been mentioned. Yajña-śiṣṭā, of the result of such performance of yajña, amrita-bhujo, those who have tasted such nectar, yajña-śiṣṭāmṛta-bhujo, that is yajña-śiṣṭāmṛta-bhujo means having for food only the sacrificial remnants, and that's considered to be a nectar, ambrosia. Sanātanam brahma, the supreme or the eternal soul, yānti, attain. So what it means is all these performers who know the meaning of sacrifice become cleansed of sinful reactions, and having tasted the nectar of the results of sacrifice, they advance toward the supreme eternal atmosphere. So from various kinds of karma yoga which have been stated so far, practicing any of these according to their taste and talent, all of them have to know and practice the daily and occasional rites, Panchamahayajna. Those who sustain their bodies only with the sacrificial remains, which is nothing but prasadam, from these rites, get freed from all their sins, and they'll be able to attain the vision of the pure self. So the importance of eating food that has been offered is being mentioned here again, which has already been discussed in detail in chapter 3, Sloka 13. Yajña-śiṣṭāsina santo muchyante sarva kilbisaihi bhunjate te tu aham papa ye pachanti atma karanat. That is, one is released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first in the sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. So we discussed this. That is what's been mentioned here again. So let us address these two questions for this sloka that we are saying today. The first one, do the practitioners of these varieties of yoga that's been mentioned get different result? The answer is there's no Vedas, there's no difference in the result they are going to get, because the goal is going to be the same, that is attaining the vision of self or Paramatma. Now let's see the second question. Because they are engaged in one of these variety that's been mentioned by Krishna, can they skip? Can these practitioners refrain from performing yajña, nitya karma, naimitika karma? That's a question. So let us understand what is this nitya naimitika karmas. Nimittam, naimitika comes from nimitta. Nimitta means cause. Nitya nimittam means those karma or actions, activities that happens on regular basis due to a known cause. That is called nitya nimittam. Anitya nimittam, those karmas or actions, activities that happens on unexpected, unknown period due to some cause. So both are due to cause, whether it's nitya karma or naimitika karma, both are due to cause. Whereas one, which is nitya, is we know the time, we know some details, so we can do it. It's on a regular basis. Whereas a naimitika karma is anitya nimittam, meaning that we know there's a cause, but we don't know when that is going to happen. It will happen due to some cause. And therefore the activities done during that time is called naimitika karma, and the activities which is done during the known period on a regular basis is called nitya karma. Now, nitya karmas are nitya nimittam. We know the cause, like it's morning, so we need to get up in the morning. And whatever we need to do on a regular basis in the morning, that has to be done, karma. So that's a nitya karma. We know the cause is afternoon, because afternoon is a cause. Hence, we do things that needs to be done in the afternoon. Likewise evening, likewise in the night. The cause is morning, cause is afternoon, cause is evening, cause is night. So whatever the activity that needs to be done during that time, due to that cause, becomes nitya karma. Also, the tarpanam, shradham, all this monthly tarpanam, shradham, all those things can also fall into nitya karmas. For devotees, getting up in the morning, chanting their prescribed rounds of Mahamantram, doing daily worship, reading scriptures, listening to lectures, serving the devotees, are all considered regular, nitya. It's not only we do on a Saturday and Sunday daily worship. It's not only that when I'm having vacation, I will do chanting. It's a regular program that should go on every single day, hearing to the scriptures, reading the scriptures, and so forth. So this is nitya. Whereas naimitika karma or anitya nityam, which means doesn't happen on a daily basis, but happens due to some cause. For example, jata karma. We don't do it on a daily basis, but it happens immediately after the birth of a child. The cutting of umbilical cord from mother. That is jata karma. Prayachita karma is another one. Is also which is done because one has done some sinful activities. Since one doesn't know when they are going to do the sinful activities, hopefully they not plan for it. And since it is not known, and also the prayachita, when one is going to do is also unknown. But one is doing because of one cause, it will be done. And that is called prayachita karma. can also fall into Naimitika karma. Namaste. Hare Krishna.